something you're trying to do to pick at me. I just felt like he was trying me. So I popped him in his motherfucking mouth. We're not cool no more.
Oh, get up.
You find another cue?
She had an issue with everybody in the house. You really were setting yourself up.
Yeah.
Get her. Beat that bitch.
You don't want me to tell Gucci that you told me that he had a with Asia and Joyce last season? Is that why you getting missing?
The tea! This shit was spooky. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Tatiana Vixen. Yeah, that's her name. And if you know me, nasty. Like, comment, and share. And best believe I'm going to meet you there because your girl be in the comments. And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you are always notified when I upload. Duh. Oh, baby, was this the episode of a lifetime? I gotta say, this was my most favorite episode of the season so far. Why? I'll tell you why. Jay Galore came in this bitch and woke it up. I don't care what nobody say, hate her or love her. Jay Galore was carrying this episode. Now, this week's episode, we got to kind of see the beginning of the Naj and Diamond beef, and although they have not yet squared up, it almost got to that point, and we know it's coming. But in the meantime, Jay Galore is the house punching bag, but she not going down with a fight. Oh no. Miss Thang was spilling tea left and right, and I was here for it. I'm just gonna be honest, I was here for it, and I don't care who don't like her. I love her. Now, with that being said, we're gonna get into that and so much more. I don't even want to take too much of your time, okay? So with that being said, class, let's begin. Not sure like what was going on in the beginning, but it looked like to me production was trying to get Duke and Mac to fight. Mac wasn't with it. He was still healing from fighting Don, and according to him, fighting Debo. And Duke, y'all know Duke, I told y'all last week, that nigga be punching shit. He basically like, listen, as long as y'all don't pull no fugazi shit or y'all don't stop it when it start, let's go. So also on the sprinter, there was this whole Naj and Dawn situation. This is like the beginning of, you know, the Naj and Diamond situation. Okay, it's hard to explain, but I kind of see where Naj is coming from, right? Like, nigga, don't play in my face, especially when you and I had an agreement. I'm real laid back, but I will sit up real quick if I feel like you're trying to be funny. However, Naj, baby, you are in a whole new relationship, and if I was your bitch, seeing you on TV this pressed would piss me off. You supposed to be so in love, so happy, so blissful that some corny shit that Dawn pulls shouldn't even bother you. Fuck that big 10-inch dick nigga or whatever size he is. It's giving 10 inches though. Plus, Diamond just had this conversation with you, Nola, and Michelle. She does things for clout. You acting like her and Dawn was in the back of the sprinter, ducked off, tonguing each other down or some shit. She's on live, doing what she does, making the blogs go wild, and the boy kissed her on the cheek. Relax. When they get back to the house, the vibe is so bad that Diamond changes her clothes, puts on her sneakers. She's like, all right, guess I'm gonna have to fight Naj. But no shade, I could see why she felt that way, because Naj done pressed her outside and everything over a damn kiss. Now, Joyce does Diamond the favor, and all of us, by showing her some posts that Jay Galore, remember her, put online, which now has the blogs going crazy, right? Well, guess what these text messages contain? Full-blown conversations between Jay Galore and the nigga Diamond been warming up to Q. Oh, yes. And we wouldn't just say warming up. This was her nigga season 2. And apparently they was going strong. These text messages was detailing everything from when you gonna pull up to I had a nice time. I mean, everything. It got to the point, like, one of the text messages was Q kind of going off on Jay Galore because she ain't let him pull up or let him come over, or she ain't go over to him. Like, he was pissed. Pussy that good, huh? Now, whether Jay Galore knew about Q and Diamond or not, which I believe she did based off season 2, this is still messy as fuck. You're posting it online today. Why? The day that you're showing up to the Deja Vu house? Alright, bitch. You trying to be cute? I'm gonna show you I could be gorgeous. We're gonna put a pause on that and let's go to Naj coming downstairs to confront Diamond. And honestly, what I like about this situation is I know Naj can beat Diamond's ass, but she doesn't want to. She's like, I don't want to fight you. I truly believe that would be an easy win for Naj. Maybe it's me. I really don't think Diamond can fight, or maybe I just haven't really seen her beat a bitch ass. I seen her get over on a bitch. I seen her get the best of a bitch, but I ain't never seen like Diamond beat a bitch ass like Tasiki beat ass, or like Ivory beat ass, or like Liddy or Naj, or like, I don't really see that. It's either she won because she got the best of somebody, not because her technique and she really just stalled on a bitch. I mean, she like really suited and booted, and Naj is like, bitch, calm down. I'm saving this ass whooping for another day. Cause like, you really doing all of that just to get done the fuck up. Back to Miss Jay Galore. Oh yes, it's time to pay the piper. Diamond want to know, why was a text between her and Q posted on her story online? And pause. By the way, Jay Galore makes this comment about Joyce calling her Miss Piggy, and also saying she can't believe that Joyce got her nose done before she got a put. Ladies, I need y'all to stop thinking that every T-girl wants a kitty cat. Y'all do realize that that's a quick trip to Thailand, right? Like, if a bitch want it cut off, it will get cut off. The real conversation is, a lot of these niggas like a chick with a stick. Now, clock that T. If Joyce want a coochie, I'm pretty sure she would have had one by now. Stop thinking that's an insult. Not all of us wants an open wound in between our legs. You trying to tell me we getting ass, we getting titties, lips, nose jobs? Oh, but we stop at the cooch? No, we don't want it. Now, with that being said, let's move on. I hate when women fight over niggas. Even though Diamond is claiming it's about her respect, girl, that nigga. You fighting her over your respect, and guess what? He's still gonna fuck her. And other bitches too. That's the thing. A nigga can hate a girl and still fuck her. And guess what? If she want to get back at you and troll you even more, she'll just show those text messages later on. Like, look, even after we fought, the nigga still pulled up and showed the text messages of him saying, yo, where you at? I'm trying to pull up. It don't matter what his intentions were. Yeah, I just want to nut. It don't matter. The bitch you trying to pursue cares about that. Diamond and Jay Galore end up fighting, and just by the way Jay Galore was squaring up, I knew she was gonna lose. She of course ends up getting her ass beat, but Becca, you jumping in was lame. That being said, Becca did get to run her one-on-one, and Jay Galore lost that shit too. I mean, bad. Left knotted the fuck up. I don't know where those knots came from. They could have came from Becca. They could have came from Diamond. Who knows? However, there was a point where Becca was just dead punching this bitch in her face before they fell. As far as Diamond changed a wig. But as far as Diamond, I find it crazy, insane, in fact, that she has a problem with the games that Jay Galore playing online when you just admitted you play them same online clout chasing games. Episode 1. Anyone should understand why Jay Galore did what she did. It should be you. The way most of y'all, if not all of y'all, contradict yourselves is crazy. LaRue, whoever did your makeup did you dirty. Do not hire them ever again. And if it was you, baby, you can't be talking all that shit. I know when you see your confessionals, you be sick. When I saw this, I was thinking to myself, Naj, you are too bothered about this situation, and it's caught on camera. You got a whole bitch at home watching this. Yo, chuck it up to the game and give that nigga the silent treatment. And fuck one of his friends. Simple. By the way, I love the flowers that Mel is getting. and Ferragamo has made up. You know, they had beef from season 1, Young and Reckless. You got Nola just giving her flowers, you know, bigging her up, talking about what a cool person she is. You know, the cast is feeling Miss Mel. You already know I live for Mel. I love me some Big Shroom. With that being said, this next segment, because this is a segment, is tea. Let's get into it. Here's the thing. When people are upset, we have to sometimes believe that they are embellishing the truth, right? Or straight up lying. However, we do know that some of the things that J. Galore said in her confessionals has been said by somebody else as well. That Gucci has the Nestle Crunch dick. Oh yes, HSV2. Now, if you have been on Twitter, you have seen the pics. You have seen the girl who came forward and made this explosive claim. You've seen Aiden Ross's streams. You've seen academic streams. They interviewed him. It's a whole thing going on right now. I find it crazy that this has all been filmed before this whole HSV2 thing came forward. And here's J. Galore before he came out saying the same thing that another chick was saying who has had sexual contact with Gucci. Now, aside from that, she also claimed that Mr. Third Leg allegedly used to do, that's right, booger sugar. Then on top of that, she laid us with some more tea saying that Gucci Third Leg had a threesome with a chick named Asian and Joyce. Ooh. Mind you, when she says this in front of the whole cast, by the way, Gucci doesn't say, no, I didn't. Gucci doesn't say, you're a fucking liar. Gucci says, who's Asian? If y'all ever dated a nigga or dealt with a nigga, if something is true, he will pick holes in what's not true. Okay, Gucci, whoever the other bitch is, maybe her name isn't Asian, maybe it's fucking Tokyo, who knows? Why are you not bringing up the fact that she just said you had a threesome with some bitch and a trans woman? And don't get me wrong, I'm all for it, baby. I am all for it. I love how progressive we are, okay? If this is true, Gucci, work. I think that's cute. Not the HSV shit, but you know, mixing it up. And by the way, when J. Galore said that, I ain't hear Joyce speak up. She's quiet as a motherfucking church mouse. She could have said something like,
what? That's crazy. What are you talking about? What? That's crazy.
So y'all take that how you want. Okay? No shade. Now my thing is, Gucci, in his confessionals, he's doing this whole thing where he pulls out his phone and he's like, oh, this the her dick, but you was on it. That you doing that like you dropping tea or like you spilling tea. J. Galore never denied having sex with you. In fact, she was saying she was pregnant by you. So you showing the OnlyFans content that y'all did together means what? We know you slept with her. So what does that prove? What you should have did was pull up that my chart and prove that you ain't have that Nestle Crunch dick. Mind you, this was asked of him on the Aiden Ross stream, and he said that he was gonna go take the test and we could reconvene and do another interview and he would show his results. Well, guess what? He never did. Aiden Ross called him. He didn't pick up the stream, the interview, whatever. It never happened.
Gucci Third Leg, he's not answering us. He doesn't want to get on stream tonight. I can't get a response from Gucci Third Leg as of right now. We're trying. Tav is spamming him. I'm actually going to see if he has another update. Last time I checked was 2 hours ago. So we're trying to get an update from him. So that might be cooked.
Now, I don't know what to make of all of that, but that's tea. Next, J. Galore gets to have a sit down with Diamond, but Diamond is like extremely hostile. Like, this conversation is going nowhere. Diamond is screaming at the top of her lungs. Jayla's trying to explain the Gucci situation, which I don't know why, because Diamond's not mad at you about that. And this might be an unpopular opinion, I believe every word coming out of J. Galore's mouth. I do. I truly do, because you have to think about it. She says, listen, I didn't know y'all was still messing with each other. He told me y'all wasn't fucking with each other. And no shade. Why wouldn't she believe him? Because the last time we checked, this nigga was turning you every which way but loose, from the front of the room to the back of the room. So I would think after a nigga beat me the fuck up on national television, I would stop talking to him too. So yeah, if he told her y'all wasn't talking no more, I can see why she would believe him. There's no way in hell he embarrassed you like that on national television and y'all still fucking with each other. Even the way y'all all cahoodled now is crazy to me, because again, I didn't know to the extent of what happened between y'all season 2 until they started telling me in the comments. So the fact that it's one thing to forgive a person and make up with them, but you doing more than that, Diamond. You making up, cuddling up, shacked up. Like, really, girl? On TV? Even if you gonna do that, not on TV, boo. Cause no shade, bitch, you look a fool. So yes, I believe Jay Galore when she says, I didn't think y'all was together no more. He told me y'all wasn't together. And Diamond, I don't know why you think this bitch was supposed to DM you. I don't need no permission, bitch. This man ain't claiming you on his page. You ain't claiming him on yours. Last time I checked, he was fucking punching you in your ribs. Like, girl, no. So that's, that on that. Now, Nas says she want to have a conversation with Jay Galore too. She says it's not that big of a deal, but basically a rumor was spread. She had a train ran on. Like, what? Yeah, so according to Jay Galore, Muffin Man is the one who made up that rumor. Here's the thing. I'm Team Naj on this, because Jay Galore, you seen here talking about why you mad at me? I'm not the one that said that. Muffin Man is the one that told me that. You do realize spreading a rumor is just as bad as creating one, if not worse. I could start a rumor right now and it go nowhere. I could say, oh, the nigga down the hall punched his mom. If I say that and it stays here, what happens? Nothing. But if I say it and then Jacqueline says it and Jacqueline tells Joe and Joe says it and Joe, spreading it is way worse than actually creating it. And with that being said, Muffin Man is not here, boo. So he's not going to catch the fade. You are. Now, towards the end of the episode, we have a little bathroom kiki. I really don't see the point of the conversation, but I guess they was trying to catch Dime Racks up on what happened. And Dime Racks is explaining why she wasn't at the video shoot, which is crazy because Michelle also wasn't at the video shoot. Little unprofessional, not on their end, but on productions. And I don't know why Dime Racks said she was trying to get a Uber. Production, if y'all don't go pick that bitch up, like what? Anyway, Sheik and Q ends up pulling up in there too, and it's kind of where we end the episode. That is all the time we have for today. Hey, thank you for coming through and thank you for being on time. Like, comment, and share, and best believe I'm gonna meet you there because your girl be in the comments, and I definitely want y'all in the comments this week, okay? If you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. Duh. I asked you guys, I took a poll. I said, how much do we believe Jay Galore's explosive claims? These are the results, baby. Okay. Whoa. Last time I checked, it looks like y'all don't wholeheartedly believe her like me, which I don't see why the girl has anything to lie about. But the people have spoken. Next episode is going to be a fun one. It looks like the house is going to be playing a game. And yeah, you got lots going on. However, the real tea is we are going to see that infamous fight between Diamond and Naj. Oh, yes, 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 yes. We seen this in the beginning of episode 1, and now we are finally caught up, and I am just, woo, I'm ready. We're going to do that and so much more next week, so you just make sure you're here. Oh, and you pretty much better not be late. I'll beat your ass. You like that last video? Well, the good news is I got plenty more right here on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. That's right. Binge watch the out of me.